Folks, hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat podcast. I am your host, Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. Welcome. So, as well you should, Tom Wilson has been hounding me to get myself completely ready for ShireCon. I need an adventure that I am going to run at ShireCon, and I figured I should just do a little of the prep live, right? So, excuse me. One of the resources that I like to use a lot when it comes to uh, prepping any kind of adventure is Tome of Adventure Design. All right, hopefully that didn't come through. So I have it up on the screen, and what I am going to do is generate two adventure uh, titles, hooks, kind of, that I am then going to use the one-page dungeon generator to snag a map that I think will work effectively for it, and then tell you where I want to possibly take this, what I am thinking. Because I've used this before, and it's fun. Sometimes I use the classic. And I say classic. I actually haven't been in a Chinese food restaurant where you got to choose one from column A, one from column B, and one from column C in a long time. But that's how it used to be. So I like the locations because the locations are always evocative. All right. By the way, this should be up on Drive-Thru and PDF as part of their Christmas in July sale. I will leave a link in the description box. There'll be an affiliate link if you do go shop. It helps the channel. Remember, uh, I do giveaways, and this helps pay for them. So I got my trusty percentile dice, probably dollar store dice. Not 100% sure, but sure looks like it. Let's get those dice ready. So I don't know if you can see the first is the structure's description. So let's go. Oh wow, I rolled 00. So let's it's alphabetical, so it really doesn't right. It's 00. Oh well, white. And here I was thinking it was going to be something exciting. All right, well, white. Now the structure 63. White jungle of, they don't always work. White jungle of the 80. Scarlet. I know this is your of the Scarlet 70 of the Scarlet Satyr. If I changed out the jungle part, right? If I re-roll jungle and I get a 52, white holes of the Scarlet Satyr. That has potential. All right. And we will do I think I mixed the two charts together. We will do a second one. 59. Fortified. You want something that's going to strike something within you. Fortified harbor. Yeah, I'm already saying I don't think so. I do think that the white holes of the Scarlet Satyr. Now, satyrs are creature you don't normally see come up, right? They're mythological. So it's going to be written for Swords and Wizardry Light. Probably a party of first and second level characters, because I assume most of the party will be returning from prior years. So, white halls of the Scarlet Satyr. Now, we're going to do something else. We are going to use another. Ah, come on. Slide over, will you? We're going to use another, I think is a great app. This is the one-page dungeon by Watabao. So, I want a map that has some halls, or it looks like it has some halls. So let me refresh until I find. It's got a nice. This one has a nice setup. I'm looking at this one. It's certainly got a balance to it. I will save this one, but I'm not saying I'm going to use this one for this. I'm just going to save this one because I think it might be useful. All right. Now, actually, looking at this one, this is probably a good size for a convention game. It's got 12 marked areas. It has a long hallway. It has room. And if I'm going to use this later on in the pub crawls, one sheet adventures, I want something that's going to fit on a sheet and it's going to be laid out vertically. So this one could work. So now I've got a map. I've got a name. So now what's the hook? The white holes. Well, obviously, if it's going to be the white holes, then I'm going to say that the halls, at the very least, of this dungeon are white marble, right? So white halls. I think white marble would work. Now, it's a Scarlet Satyr, so I'm going to say that the white halls are occasionally marked with a little veins of red, some kind of red stone running through it. Kind of give the players the hint that there is something red. Now, where would my Satyr be? What would be the proper end? Room 12 up on top is hidden by a secret door. So no. That, though, could be where the treasure is. That could be where the party's main loot for the adventure is going to be. They'd have to find the secret door. Personally, in a convention game, I don't like to make secret doors all that hard to find. There should be a hint as to what is around. Now, the party is going to come out in room number 6, which is the lower part of the map. Oh, actually, no. They're going to come in the middle of the map. That's a map. That's stairs leading down. So if I'm going to make this into an adventure for home, I already have stairs leading to another level. But that's a great place to have your Satyr. Okay, so that's probably where the big baddie is going to be. The players come down somewhere around here. There are at least 2 rooms that are behind secret doors. Well, actually, one room looks like it's rooms 1 and 2. Room 2 is concealed, and I'm going to guess from looking at the map, you probably can't see it at home. It looks to me like I could say that's curtains. So they move the curtains, they find the room behind it. Too close to the entrance to be where your main baddie goes. Now, what is the Satyr doing? Well, maybe the Satyr is kidnapping young folk, young teenage men, older teenage men and women. Aren't Satyrs the ones with the wooden flutes, and they're mischievous? Maybe this one is mischievous and evil and has evil plans. Maybe the Satyr, because it's the Scarlet Satyr, maybe he's doing blood sacrifices with these. Maybe that's why he's known as the Scarlet Satyr. So that is going to probably be the adventure for ShireCon. Now, if you're going to play in the adventure, don't take this map for granted, but I think it could will definitely work in some adventure for me. But yes, that will probably be the ShireCon adventure, the White Halls of the Scarlet Satyr. Now, if it is going to be a Satyr, that means it's going to be in a case if they're doing sacrifices, there's going to be cultists, and cultists are always fun because, especially at a convention game, it's an It's a great way to put items into your players' hands. If you want them to get their hands on a magic item, you put it into a hand of a cultist that they can kill. It doesn't have to be in a magical loot pile. It could be in a body that they encounter in a strip. This is also big enough, though, to actually require a random encounter table, which will be fun. And that'll be another episode. So let me know what you think. If you have any really screwed up thoughts about what to put the players through in this one. It's got to play out in about 3 or 4 hours. So now, how do you keep the players? If the players are going north, say, right, and they haven't gone south, and time starts ticking, and then it's taking a while, you start as a convention GM. Convention GMing is different than playing at home. You want your players to accomplish goals, or at least have a chance to. You just start, blocking off doors. The doors don't exist, right? And then you channel your. And I know people go out there. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's wrong for a home campaign, certainly. But again, for a convention game, the luck of the direction in which the players go. But now, I would put stuff up north that will help them complete their adventure. Maybe there's a magic item that puts the Satyr at a disadvantage, because this may be a powerful creature for them to combat at first and second level. So, little things to think about. So I got to give a lot of credit to Matt Finch for putting this together years ago. It's a great resource. The maps we'll link the map generator. It is whataboutou.itch.io/1-page-dungeon. You can use these maps commercially. It is awesome. I mean, no disrespect to any of the professional mappers that do maps in this style out there, but I hate to say it, maybe your services aren't needed anymore. All right, folks. I'd love to hear your feedback. I read all your messages, whether it's on YouTube or on the blog. And if you leave a voicemail, 347-509-5168, they all get listened to. I do appreciate the feedback. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you're going to ShireCon, you might have gotten a peek of what's coming up. All right, folks. I will catch you later. Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice. And in the world of COVID, use your common sense. Laters.